Welcome to Watch Symposium. I'm Austin. Watch shopping video from Osaka. There's a Batgirl pre-owned. Whoever bought it new got tired of it fast. There's a discontinued Batman that's selling for more than the Batgirl. And the all black, which is surprising to me. It's the cheapest of the bunch. Being the last of the solid colored bezel models, I think that's the most collectible. Pre-ceramic D-serial Pepsi full set. D-serials are from 2005, 2006. Swiss-made dial, solid in-link bracelet, no holes case. The two different prices have to do with warranty, whether you want a 5-year or a 3-year, and both prices include tax. Two more 16570s, a K serial on the right and a P serial on the left. All things being equal between these two models, aside from the bezel insert. The newer K is about $100 more than that P serial on the left. The determining factor between these two would be the condition of the case. RSC Japan could change out the bezel inserts. You could get an all black, a Pepsi, a Coke. So they could change those out for you for about 150 USD. One of the last of the GMT-Master references. This is a U serial and an earlier one at that. Most U serials have the Swiss only dial. This has a tritium dial and beautiful fading on the bezel. Some serious dive watches with their helium escape valves, some deep seas on the left, some sea dwellers on the right. That's a deep sea 4000. You got your ceramic, but the sea dweller's written in white versus red. I think it's more collectible that way. And my pick, what I think is a great deal, is this 5-digit sea dweller pre-ceramic full set under 10 grand. And the all steel Batman we saw earlier was more expensive than this two-tone piece right here. Steel is never more valuable than gold, unless it's Rolex steel. But that's not to say that there aren't some beautiful two-tone pieces that give them a run for their money, like this beautiful pre-ceramic root beer. Now, I prefer these on the Jubilee bracelet, but even on the Oyster, it's a gorgeous watch, and this is a full set, and probably one of my favorite two-tones aside from the Submariner Bluesy. Speak of the devil, but not you. I prefer the pre-ceramics because of that iridescent bezel. I think that flat blue bezel is just not as good looking. And for those who love an iridescent bezel, the Kermit. What I think is the perfect case style, but maxi dial and maxi hands, truly a collectible transition piece. A ceramic date sub. Now, apparently a new sub is on the way for 2020, and if it does indeed have slimmer lugs, and they phase out these thick lug subs, like this one right here, this no date, what kind of nickname is it going to get? What do you guys say? I say Fat Boy. The Fat Boy subs. Hey, it kind of sounds cool now. Now I'm into it. A good nickname makes all the difference. Here's an A serial pre-ceramic 14060 no date sub. The serifed font on the bezel insert points to it being an original bezel insert. I'm jealous. If you look at the two prices, it's 50,000 yen to go for an extra 2 years on the warranty. That's about 500 USD. It's a Rolex. It's probably not going to break, and if it does, I'd rather RSC handle it than their watchmaker. A couple of pre-ceramic 14060Ms. Notice the engraved rehaut, which is kind of rare. I guess it's kind of hard to convince you that they're rare, and if there's 3 of them here, there's another one. This is a G serial. Now, what's really rare is when they have the random serial number. And I've heard the very last random serial pre-ceramic subs have the blue parachrome spring in the movement. That's pretty cool. A couple of black-dialed Milgauss watches, an earlier version non-GV glass on the left and the GV glass on the right. And often mentioned in the same breath as the Milgauss, the equally anti-magnetic Air King for the punter who absolutely must have a bicolored logo. Okay, alert, this is a rare watch. I should have taken a closer look. It's a 369 black 36mm OP. Why the hell am I focusing on that one? Get to the right, Austin! Well, that's the kind of fail that can happen when you concentrate on the video more than the watches, but that 36mm black 369 dialed OP is rare. They only made it for a short time because it competed with the Explorer, so they kind of released it and second thought it and stopped making it, so for that reason it's rare and a cool watch. I don't know if it's nearly 14,000 USD cool. I mean, that's pretty expensive for an OP. Here's an Explorer II polar dial, A serial, holes case, Swiss-made dial. with a hollow in-link bracelet. You know, so many of these pieces have box and papers, just great examples. What a store. Okay, I have no idea what's happening. Did I just go into an Explorer II trance? And I'm back. All right, a couple of Explorer IIs with black dials. That one on the left, solid in-links, no holes case, Swiss-made dial. It's going to have the 3185 movement. Now this is a later version, random serial number. This is going to have the 3186 movement, and it's on hold. Wow, what a cool piece to have. And a quartet of 42mm Explorer IIs. And a Yacht-Master II Mark I as opposed to the current Mark II version. Different hands, different indices. I prefer the current version. A black-dialed steel Sky-Dweller. Somebody's thinking about getting it. It's on hold. I think if I were paying that kind of premium, I'd be going blue dial or white dial. Some Yacht-Masters. That's a 5-digit on the left, a 6-digit on the right. In the middle, that's got to be a 37mm Yacht-Master. That's mislabeled probably. All right, we're going to have to suffer some relatively boring Datejusts. That's okay, they're beautiful. Well, kind of gaudy if you ask me, but to each his own. But suffering through these Datejusts will be well worth it, because on the way are some pretty amazing vintage pieces. But nothing is for free, and so you're paying your dues right now. I know you're complaining, you're bitching, you're hitting the thumbs down. We can go to an AD and see this, but here you go. This is what you waited for. Nearly 50 years old, and this is an excellent way to relieve yourself of about 100,000 USD. But if you're a stingy fucker and you want to cheap out, you can always get this 1977 1680. It's a year younger than I am. Now here's a birth year watch for me, 1976 5513 no date sub. Check out the matte dial, absolutely beautiful. Man, I would never wear it. You guys think I hoard 16710s? Oh man, you ain't seen nothing. To its right, we've got another 5513. This is an older version from 1968. Check out the patina on the dial and the hands and the pip. Really nice looking case for a watch that's over 50 years old. Sitting back there, that's another 5513 from 1971. It's kind of interesting that $100,000 Daytona was from the same year, and the Explorer II 1655 was released in 1971, so all sort of brothers of the same era. Hey, you give this Oysterquartz some love. You know those 5513s are tough to follow. Beautiful dial and bezel on that Tudor, but just seems too small. Another birth year watch for me, 1976, 1016 Explorer. Beautiful patina on the dial. And a solid yellow gold Datejust, which I don't think they make anymore. I think the solid yellow gold watches are all day dates. Nice, tasteful blue dial. Doesn't pop too much. It really goes with the yellow gold well, I think. And a really nice vintage 1675 from 1972. Nice faded Pepsi bezel. You know, up until the late 60s, it had the small 24-hour hand, but yeah, this is beautiful matte dial on this, and just a fantastic looking vintage 4-digit GMT Master. Take care. Thanks for watching. Let me know what watch you liked. For me, I think it was that 1972 1675.